Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Alright, we are headed back into Stars and Time today. We had a lot of stuff happen last stream. And hopefully some more good stuff this stream. So we're going to start out by talking with Loop. Last time our friends noticed that something was wrong, which is super interesting because I'm hoping that'll happen again. Here again. Now, let's go talk to Loop. Welcome back, Stardust. Power of love didn't cut it, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping this could be it somehow, too. But at least you found out more about your party, didn't you? You had fun, didn't you? What is it all good for if they'll all forget it in the next loop? Yeah, but... For once, Loop seems at a loss for words. In the meantime, though, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Sure. What do you want to talk about? What do you do when I'm not here? Excuse you, my life doesn't revolve around you. I do loads of things while you're gone. Like, I look at the sky. And I take a nap sometimes. Dream about things. What do you dream about? What do you dream about? I know how to fix a knife. You're doing so many different things. What do you need help with? Nothing. Okay. Alright, I guess... that's all that loop has. Okay. Well, next we will head to floor 2. And see if we can find that carving set. Neck still hurts. Okay, oh, wait. Shit. Let's try that again. No, let's go ahead and... Was it... Hey, Carvin. Yeah, I need to reload. Because I think we are... Yeah, and let me close this out 1 second. One moment. Let's try this again. Okay. How are you doing, Carvin? Okay, we talked to Luke, but we need to get their discussion in real quick. favorite tree thing. Okay, we don't have any more questions from Loop that we can ask, unfortunately. What kind of juice are you trying to make, Carvin? Okay, let's try this again. One cup grapefruit, 1 cup orange juice. Ah. I can't eat grapefruit. Too much citric acid. I think the carving set was this way. Oh, it keeps the family members. Interesting. We're not wanting to gain XP at this point. Oh, gotcha. Makes sense. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. Carving wood. You haven't tried carving wood in forever. Everyone mentioned you usually mumble when you sharpen your dagger or carve wood. Will you be able to sharpen the key knife if you remember how you usually do it? Pick up the carving wood, looking at it from all angles, trying to remember. Huh. Please don't look bad. Please don't look bad. Please don't look bad. Huh? What? Oh, you don't remember? That's what you were saying. Last time you were carving something. You were carving a little Odile, and Odile said that if it looked bad, she'd ask me to cover your dinner with potatoes. See, you were mumbling, please don't look bad, the whole time. You usually mumble things like this under your breath when you carve or sharpen your dagger or do something similar. Please have symmetrical eyes. Please look at least a little bit like a wolf. Please don't stab me in the hand while I carve. Feels like you're talking to whatever you're making, or to your tools. Did you never realize you were doing it? Do you really do this? How embarrassing. It's cute, Sifrin. And also, when you do mumble, whatever you're carving does look really nice. It's when you're not mumbling that your stuff looks awful. Well, sounds like you should try this sharpening thing again. Okay, so we got the sharpening stuff. Let me mark that off. We also need to get into the observatory officially. And then we can skip. Okay, now we can fight the thing. Okay, heal up. Yeah. Because the observatory is on floor 3, so we need to get up there. Two sadnesses. Get ready, everyone. Dang. Alright, what do we got? Tear you apart. Big paper damage to one enemy. But we need scissors. Let's boost up Odile. Interesting. Alright. Let's boost our defense. Slow. We need to get Siffrin back. Alright, now we can unleash. Kill the other one. Alright, now we can kind of unload a little bit here. Nice. It's getting easier. Okay. Carry my ashes with you. Adelines. Okay. Now, for the observatory, we need to go... We need to get the key crest, which means we need the angry key. So we need to go right first for the smiling key. Okay. I still haven't done anything with that empty key, so I'm just gonna leave it right there. The family members thing is so cute. That's the smiling key, which means we need to now go left. still can't. Closer look. But you can't read it. It's definitely the country stuff. Okay. Got the angry key. Now we need to go right, get the key crest. Wasn't even close to that sadness. Okay, let's try scissors. It resists scissors, which means it's rock, which means we use paper. Nice. Alright, now we can go to the observatory and officially get that, and then we'll loop back. And then I guess we need to try the knife thing. I don't know if I want to go through everybody's stuff, though. Or if maybe I should wait. But you're not able to read it. Big window. Those are stars, right? They only appear at night. It's always nighttime near the king. The stars. Stars like the king's armor. Stars like the king keeps mentioning. Stars like... You should remember them. Something in you tells you you should. Every time you raise your head and look up at them, you feel like it's something you've done dozens, hundreds, thousands of times, but you can't remember any of it. Can't remember what you were even trying to see looking up at them. The king. Every time you face him, he asks you the same question. Do you remember? Remembering is not something you're very good at. There's so much you can't remember. You're a very forgetful person, after all. You can't remember basic items. You forget where you're going half the time. You can barely remember people's names. You've noticed you're starting to forget whole loops. You can barely remember anything that happened before you started looping in time. You can barely remember anything that happened before. Before You breathe out and unclench your fists. What you can and can't remember doesn't matter much now, does it? The king. Does he want you to remember something? Does he... You should go and ask the king what he wants you to remember later. Okay. Sif, you okay? Lost in thought? You have to keep going. Erased. You almost want to look for lightless paint. What is lightless paint? Okay. So we've officially got the observatory now. Let's go ahead and... go to the main door. Oh wait, we can't. Yeah, we'll loop then. Go directly to the king. Ask him. Can we, like... No, we can't change our loadout. Okay. Memory looping, phase start using secret quests. Okay. That works for me. Ready. Wait, you. King's covering his face, too. So we can't see his face. Okay. King waits. What should I remember? Every single time you face him, he asks if you remember. Something he thinks you should know, should remember, but... Does it really matter, Sifrin? He could just be trying to confuse you. Yeah, speaking in riddles to Friend. Stop trying to confuse him. He hasn't forgotten anything. But you have, haven't you? You try not to think about it, but... What have I forgotten? Forgotten? Oh, Bright One. Bright One, why? Why would you ask? Don't you know at this point what you've forgotten? Haven't you always known? Can't you see the hole it has left behind, if not what used to fill it? Don't you feel it? Its absence. What the crap is he? All of it. You've forgotten it all, Bright One. They all have. We all have. No one can say it. No one can even remember it. It escapes us. It will keep escaping us. Oh, why don't you remember? I can tell. Everything from your accent to the way you use craft to the stitching on your cloak and hat to those pins you wear. You should remember. You and I, of all people standing here, should remember. Bright One, please, please, just remember it. Say it. Make it real. Please, if you can remember, then maybe. What's happening? Is he okay? Something we've all forgotten. I haven't forgotten anything, stupid. Sif? Something you've forgotten. Something everyone has, even if they don't pay attention to it. The hole it has left behind. Something bigger than just the stars. What you're trying to remember doesn't exist anymore, but someone might still have written proof it existed, haven't they? Okay. I'm wondering if we should get to the end. Dang. Alright. It's gotta be the country. So maybe we should talk to the librarian again. Turn it up on Isabeau. And we'll heal and get jackpot. It's not doing much, is it? Okay, cooldown. Actually, boost defense faster, and now we are going to boost up on Sif. Jackpot. Nice. Okay, we're doing okay. But we could do attack. Turn it up on Isabeau. The king's hiding his face. Oh, dang. Okay. There we go. That heals. Mirabelle doesn't get fully healed. Weird. We need to get that shield up again soon. Not yet, though. King waits. Okay. Turn it up on Mirabelle. Shield. Perfect. You've heard this before. Like before, as always, Mirabelle attack brings the king to his knees. Can't disappear. Not yet. Not when I still can't say it. So who do we go to learn more about the country, then? We know Isabeau won't talk to us, so we might just talk to the head maiden straight away. Hey, Eden. Loop was unhelpful, and then we asked the king about what we couldn't remember. No worries. We asked the king about what we couldn't remember, and he said everyone's forgotten it. And I'm fairly sure it's the country stuff. So we need to find somebody that has a written account of something that isn't there anymore. So I'm going to assume the library again. Time won't ever go farther than this. You can talk to everyone and stretch this moment out as long as you can, but it's all over if you talk to her. Yeah, we're just gonna talk to her straight away. Oh, okay. Well, at least it was different. Say the line. I don't think they'll be much different this time around. Unless they notice again, who knows. It's all over if you talk to her. Just a little longer. This is the end. You can start breaking down now. Breaking down? What do you... You know the script by heart now. Oh, Sifrin. Burnt sugar, right on cue. I know you thought. You feel a tug on your stomach. 3 lines left. Okay, so they didn't notice. Interesting. Okay. So. Let's talk to the librarian. Because that's the only person I can think of right away about the country. Ah, I hit the wrong one. Okay. Library. That's the shopkeeper. Library's over here. I always get that messed up. Welcome to the library. No. Sif, come on now. We're looking for something. Yes. No. Sif. It's gotta be that. Yeah. The existence of that country, but maybe in the secret library? I can't remember if there was something in there. There was one in the house that I think Bonnie was looking at. Yeah. So I guess what we'll do is we will skip to floor 2 and look at the secret library. Banana. Okay, floor 2. Do we need everything opened up? No. I think we can just go left, yeah. You're annoyed there isn't a more dignified way to loop back in the village. We love the banana. Oh, wait. Yeah. check this bookcase over here too. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that... Leave me alone. Alright, here we go. Wow, a secret passage. Okay, let's just look through everything. Moldy old books. One of them is written in a language you cannot read. There's a big sparkly tree on the cover. Colors. Well, that wasn't helpful, was it? Yeah, there's the classroom as well. We can look through here. I really like Potarian plays. You think it's been a little bit since you've seen one. Crumpled poem. Sparkly diary. Probably could right now. Okay, that's... okay. Name of this country, try to remember. Only silence answers you. Is this what the king wanted you to remember? Just remember it, say it, make it real. Can't say it. You don't even want to try, but... Turn to Isabeau. But can you try and say it anyway? But why? It's just gonna give me a headache. Isabeau looks at you. Something about your expression makes him reconsider. Well, sure, Sif. I'll say it. The country's name was... You know, I had it before, but now that I'm actually trying to remember it, nothing comes to mind. Huh, is that so? You're dumb, Za. I know it. It's... Huh? But... Wait. Huh? What's... Can't remember it either, yeah? When you asked me, answering you felt automatic, like if you asked me what 1 + 1 makes, but trying to remember it now is more like calculating 72 times 89. Nah, that's 6,408. I have a brain and I know how to use it. What? Isabeau? Nah, it felt more like asking me to remember my first steps. How can I remember that? It's a knock. I can't remember that. How can you expect me to remember that? What a terrible analogy, but I can't seem to remember it either. When we were talking about it, I could think about it clearly, but trying to remember it now, let alone say it... I can't remember the country itself either. I just remember it was an island north of Vaugard, and it had a different belief than the change belief, didn't it? Something about the sky? You know. The universe. That's right. The universe. Oh yeah, like stars and stuff. We also know that people could remember that country clearly before, and... my head is killing me. And we know that trying to remember stuff makes our brains hurt. Let's stop here. It'd be bad to fight the king with a raging migraine. Sorry, we couldn't see it, Sif. You don't respond. Stars. So the king is from that country as well. The country no one can remember. Your country. The country you were born in, raised in, spent your entire childhood in. And yet, even now thinking about it, what it may have looked like, you can't even imagine it. For a long time now, you haven't been able to remember anything about it. You forget it even exists half the time. Anything I linked to that country has just stopped existing for you. Your childhood, your parents, your life, your language, your culture, your faith, the stars, the constellations, the universe. It's all gone. Forgotten. The king. He was from there, you're sure of it. And then something happened, and the country disappeared without a trace, unable to be remembered by anyone. No one can remember what made everyone forget about its very existence, but something must have, right? But if it happened, if he's so attached to it, he asks you if you remember it every single time you see him. If he's so attached to that country, why would he be so obsessed with Vaugarde then? Why would he decide to freeze it all in time? You can't figure it out quite yet, but there must be something somewhere. Something similar to his goal. Similar to his goal of freezing Vaugarde? So we need... something similar to his goal. What if we looked at that book again? Ugh. Big sparkly tree. Sparkly tree. Maybe I need to talk to Loop again. Where is a tier? Let's talk to Loop. See if they say anything different. Yeah, I did find the carving thing. So I could do the knife thing as well at some point. But let's talk to Loop real quick before we try that. Hi, Stardust. Are you calling your party family members now? You know this sounds really awkward, right? You're awkward. Oh, somehow this one seems to hit home. You feel a little bad. Anyway, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Help how to... So the king is from that country, the country no one can remember. The way he asks if you can remember every time you meet him. The way he talks about the stars, the universe. I never knew before, never would have guessed. But then, why is he focused on Valgard? Exactly. Why freeze Valgard in time, specifically? We know he appeared in Valgard in his adulthood. In the city of Corbeau, right? It's a nice place to live, and he must have stayed long enough to put down some roots. He said earlier he thought Valgard was perfect. Perfect. And yet he wanted to freeze it in time. Freezing something perfect in time. Somehow it reminded me of something, but I forgot. You should look around for something similar to what he wants. Come to me if you get stuck. I might have remembered what that freezing something perfect in time is making me think of. Freezing something in time. Freezing something perfect in time. Well, let's try the knife thing, and then maybe... Let's see, I need to get the sharpening stone on floor 2, though. I don't know if I want to do that. Freezing something in time. I feel like this is a sticking point. So my notes. We've got not much. In storeroom, the book gives headache. North of Valgard, something happened to island, can't say name. Trying to think of like something that's frozen currently that's perfect. Am I on the right track with that line of thinking? It's like something we've come across that's frozen that is supposedly seen as perfect. But I don't know how that would help. Because, like, perfect is kind of subjective. So Sif doesn't perhaps think it's a book. Something you have to ask more questions about, yeah. Maybe Mirabelle knows something. But ad's gonna be starting soon, so we're gonna take a quick break, And we will be back after these messages. Alright, and we are back. And yes, hydration is good. Appreciate the croutons. Today's drink is strawberry Starburst. Yes, thank you for the waiting on the ads. We are back in. So we know that we can ask the king stuff. My thought process is maybe ask at different points in battle. Potentially. Let's go fishing. One day we might catch something. Aw. Alright, well, I guess we'll try the king again, and see. Let me see if Loop says anything one more time. Maybe they'll remember something. City of Corbeau. Is anyone else from Corbeau? Like a picture. Like a picture. Picture. Do we need to look at the picture that we get from the mirror? Are there any, like, pictures that we can look at here? Do not touch my unmentionables. Smells heavenly. Oh, another one. I don't think we've gotten in here before. Stop. Stop. Stop trying to unlock my door. Stop bothering me. I don't want you to come inside. I don't want you to talk to me. I don't know who you are. You could be with someone dangerous, or you could be with the king, or... I'm not like the rest of the village, acting like nothing's wrong and planning a party knowing we might all die. I don't want to be frozen. If I lock myself in, I'll be safe, so I'll stay in here, so no one can hurt me. So go away. The king's curse doesn't care about locks. You decide to leave them alone. Jeez, okay. Crafted paintings. My first thought is the picture on floor something 3. Frozen person? I'm not sure. We're gonna try the picture thing, though, because that's the only thing I can think of. Oh, 50, yay. 50 loops, the big 50. You can do some math to figure out how many days, weeks, months you've been stuck here. You don't always spend very long in a single loop, but sometimes you do spend more than 24 hours in there, so doing the math would be easy enough. But you won't, because you're smart. And guess what it would do to your brain? Back to it. Okay. So... I think we need to go this way first. No, not this way. Go right first. Glad to have the picture back. It's proof that you're here on this journey, proof that you were with your family members, proof that you love them. Even if you forget, and you forget a lot, it's proof that you and your friends existed, proof that you were happy. Proof that this moment happened, perfectly frozen in time. After the country was forgotten, the king was welcomed by Vaugarde, wasn't he? Welcomed and helped and loved, to the point where he sees Vaugarde as perfect. But no one knows why the country was forgotten. What's keeping Vaugarde from being forgotten the exact same way? Wasn't it his duty, as thanks for welcoming him, to make sure a fate would never befall Vaugarde? What else could he do but make sure this perfect country was preserved in amber forever? How could he ever let go? You understand the king more than you'd like to, but still, he's... You want to talk to him again. Okay. Photos. One of the photos is of the king standing alone. He looks lonely. Okay. Let's loop again and go directly to the king. Okay. Got shit to ask. I realized too that the king covers his face, which means you can't actually like see what he looks like. I hit the wrong button. Okay. King waits. Where are you from? Will he say it if you ask? Can he say it? Someone asked you this exact question before and you couldn't answer. You couldn't say anything. You forgot it all. But... where? Where I'm from. Ooh. Bright one. If you're asking with such a look in your eye, do you remember then? Can you see it? Can you picture it? Bright one, please, you can't. You have to remember. I know you can. We both can. We're the only ones present here who can. What? Siffrin, what is he talking about? Sif? Sif, are you okay? Bright One. No. You're trying, I can tell. But the knowledge keeps escaping you, doesn't it? Slipping through your fingers. It is the same for me. But we have to try to remember, Bright One. I see flashes of it. Of what was. The mountains. The sea. The lightless sand. Lightless. Dark like the night sky. Sif mentioned lightless paint. In the observatory. Lightless paint. Our country, Bright One. Our country. Our home. We have to say it. Cannot let oblivion win. Our home. We can rebuild it together. Your power and mine. We just have to wish for it. Just have to ask. We just have to say its name. No. You heard it. He said it. He tried to say it. Your country's name, your home, your... No, it's gone. Did he say it? All of it? Did he say it? You couldn't hear it. Can't remember it. Can't... What's happening? King is attacking Siffrin. Everyone protect him. Leave Frin alone. Sif, your head, it feels like it's splitting in two. Your country, your home. You can't remember it. It's gone. Gone from your past, gone from your mind. Gone from the very planet you stand on, and it was yours. It was yours. It was yours, and it's gone, and you can't even say its name. But if he... If the king could, then maybe... Maybe... Say it. You have to say it. If he couldn't do it, maybe you can. Maybe you both can. Bright One, please. You inhale, you try to grasp its name. Your throat, your head, it hurts. You spit blood, you hack up, you have to get it out. I can hear the ending music. Bright One, I almost heard it. Please again. If I don't say it, can I heal up? Siffrin, whatever he's telling you to say, stop it. You have to. But you have to. What do they know anyway? What do they understand anyway? The pain of not remembering your own blinding country. Your own home. The king is right. You have to get it back. Someone is screaming. You realize it's your own voice. Your throat feels raw, your head feels like it's splitting in two, your stomach feels like a black hole. The scent of sugar all around you. So thick you almost gag on it. You can't hold on to anything anymore. Couldn't say it. Couldn't say it. What was the point anyway? What was the point of saying its name? What was the king thinking? It's gone. Your home is gone, and it has been for a long time. There's nothing you can do to bring it back. Doesn't the king see that? Doesn't he see that you have to let it go? Will you ever take your own advice? You need to go and talk to the king. One last time. Maybe we can try and say it again. Maybe we can get, like, the shield up from Mirabelle before we ask him anything. Ready. That's the only thing I can think of is shield from Mirabelle first before asking. Doesn't matter. But what else does? We shall fight. Okay. King waits. Give our turn to Mirabelle. Give our turn to Sifrin. Let's stop fighting. Sifrin? What are you? You don't need to fight anymore, do you? You understand what the king wants. How he feels. If only you could make him understand. We don't have to fight. We're looking for the same thing. I know, I understand why you're doing this, but this isn't the way to do it. We can protect this country another way. You don't need to freeze it forever. Do you really want it all to end? Let's just stop fighting. Leave this country be. We don't need to keep holding on to it. Let's just let it go. We have to let it go, King. I don't think this is going to work. Perhaps you are right, Bright One. Huh? What? Let us stop this battle. Let us talk to one another. As people from the same country. That worked? The king has stopped fighting you. You lower your dagger. Sifrin. Is this it? You're gonna stop just like that? You destroyed my home, froze my sister, froze all of Vaugarde in time, and you'll just stop just like that? I will. I have fought for long enough. And I'm starting to realize even if I did win, my victory would be short-lived. 'Cause you'd be frozen in time yourself, maybe? Stupid. Perhaps. But if someone from my own country is the one asking, then shouldn't I listen? Oh, after all, only a fellow compatriot would understand my pain. You said you and Sifrin are from the same country. We don't know where Friend is from, so what happened? Oh, But that's the problem, isn't it? That's what Lee'd like to know as well, isn't it? If I mention it, you might be able to remember it for a brief second. The fate of the island north of Vaugarde. Island north of Vaugarde? Is it perhaps the one we can't say the name of? The one no one can remember anything about? The very one. That's where you're both from? So then what happened? I suppose your story might be similar to mine, Bright One. One day, I just woke up on a beach on the north coast of Vaugarde. I woke up slowly, as people sometimes do, expecting to remember where I was, what I was supposed to be doing that day. But nothing came to mind. And as I realized nothing came to mind, I also realized I could not remember a single thing. What I was doing here on this beach, what chores I had to do on that day, how I got here, why I didn't recognize my surroundings, my past, my family, my name, the language I spoke, the alphabet I wrote with, the stars, the country's inhabitants, culture, beliefs, its very name. I could not remember anything, because all my memories, everything even slightly connected to the country I came from, just cannot be accessed easily anymore. And it makes sense, doesn't it? No one on this planet can remember our home as it was. Most people from outside it, who had limited ties to it, only forgot the country's existence. Maybe forgot a friend from there, or a distant family member. But for someone who had ties to it, who was born there, lived in it, breathed it day and night, there would be nothing to remember. There would just be emptiness. I was cut off from my very existence, my entire past, my entire identity. Erased. Memories make up the core of who we are, don't they? They're proof that we existed, that we are real. Can you be certain of anything if you do not remember how you learned it? And if you do not remember your past, if you only know it has been erased from your memory because something happened to your home? And if something happened, but no one remembers what or why, then what's stopping it from happening again? What if we forget it all? What if we lose it all once more? And you had to make sure it wouldn't happen again, at any cost necessary. And if the universe led you on this path, then it must be what the universe wants. The universe leads. We can only follow. Oh, even if you don't agree with my methods, Bright One, I can tell you understand. No matter what, I could not let this happen again. I could not. Not to Vaugarde. Not to Vaugardians who housed me, cared for me, loved me. I do not want to forget it all. Not again. I will keep the things I love close to me. I will make sure they can keep existing, so they can be remembered forever. That was what I thought. This whole time. This whole time. But I can see that I was mistaken. You're right, Bright One. We can find another way to protect the people we love. So please, while I still can, let me change my mind. Let me help you. Sus. Change. Mirabelle. Madame, if he truly means it. Shouldn't we try? Or are we deciding he cannot change? I can't believe that. I want to believe that even the worst person can change. Odile? Please. We have to try. I'm with Mira and Sif. Fine. Okay. I'll follow you, friend, but I don't know, I'll trust you all. I can't do anything anyway. If you can end this loop without fighting, if you and the king can come to an understanding, then, Bright One, Sifrin, won't you stand next to me? I can bring everyone back, make sure they'll all move again. Sus! We can save the country together, but I cannot break the curse on my own. Creating it was easy, but unraveling it asks for more power than I possess. But with the help of someone else, someone who truly wishes for the curse to be lifted. Is that how it works? It does, if someone wants it enough. Sifrin, should I do it? I guess we'll try? If all that's needed for the curse to break is your help, you're the one who made the king change his mind. The least you could do to help. Then he kills us. Oh, I knew it. Not that bright after all. Damn. Is this really all I needed to do to make you trust me? Just needed to listen to your empty words, to tell you how sad I am, to make you think I was pathetic, to be pitied. You should have told me sooner. Killing you like this is easier than fighting. What was it you wanted me to do? Let go of my goal. Let go of my wish. Let go of the wish that kept me going all those years? I will never let it go. Valgard, our country, I will make sure they are kept perfect forever. 'Cause I can tell, Sifrin, this isn't how it should be. I saw it all, you know. I saw the signs. The way you came in to face me, like you knew exactly what you were about to fight. The way your companions all flinched hearing my voice, but not you. The way you knew about my home, the way you can keep it at the forefront of your mind, like you've practiced as I have. Yes. Ooh, I can tell. I can tell, Sifrin. I should have won. I should have won long ago. But something went wrong, didn't it? Victory keeps escaping my grasp. Sifrin. It's you, isn't it? The one who's keeping me from winning. How many times have you kept me from victory, Sifrin? What is he talking about? I can tell. I can feel it. This scent. This overpowering, sweet scent. I can taste the power of wishcraft on you. Huh? Wishcraft? I can tell, Sifrin. It's you. You're the one keeping me from total victory. You're the one keeping me from my perfect ending. If only you weren't here. But a quick death would be too easy for you. You'd just come back anyway, won't you? So, I just need to make sure that today, you learn your lesson. Not Bonnie. The king grabbed onto Bonnie. Bright One, Sifrin, look at me. You need to learn to not cross me again. I will kill this child, and your housemaiden, and your fighter, and your researcher. I will kill them all one after the other. I will kill them all now and make sure you remember. I will force you to watch, so you will learn. Fuck. Just loop back. What's with the sugar? When you come back, Bright One, remember this. Stars, no. Clutch your chest and try to catch your breath and forget. It's fine. You looped back. It's fine. They're fine. Bonnie is fine. Looping resets everything. Everything that just happened has been erased. Everything is back to normal. Bonnie is back to normal. Just go and see them. They're fine. They're fine. No, you're okay. Bonnie is okay. Everyone is okay. Just breathe. Because of the way loops work, they won't remember anything. They're not hurt. Everything is back to normal. There's no reasons the loops would work differently this time. Just breathe, stand up, and make sure. Get back to the stage. Follow the script. Moral Event Horizon. Oh, Change, you look really, really tired. I thought you were taking a nap. Did you not sleep well? Not really. Sorry to hear that. I was gonna tell you something, but forget about it. Go on and do whatever you need to do today. When someone does something so bad they cannot be redeemed. Yeah. Pretty much. Do you know if Bonnie's okay? Bonnie, why wouldn't they be? I saw them near the fields earlier to the east. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Make sure to rest up and we'll meet for dinner at the clock tower later. Yeah, the king's kind of a piece of shit, eh? I hope it's not us. Bonnie is here. Alive and whole. Bonbon. Huh? What did you... Bonnie. How are you? I'm... okay? Good. And... how are you? You look bummed out. What's wrong? Nothing is wrong at all. Okay. Well... what do you want? Nothing. You have to go and see Loop. Oh, what's wrong? It's just like, fuck out my way. Hey! Stop. Just say I told you so and we can move on. I told you so? What a stupid idea you had. Thinking the king could be turned good. He's the king. He's probably the reason you're here, or related to it at least. And all you had to do was find out he shares your tragic backstory for you to feel pity for him. He didn't have to lift a finger, and because of you, Bonnie was... Anyway, I told you so. But what he said back then... He mentioned something about witchcraft. He did. What's witchcraft? I don't know. Wishcraft. Crafting wishes. It sounds impossible and way too convenient. But he seemed to imply that you were using it. That's what it felt like to me. I've never heard of witchcraft before. Me neither. I wouldn't even know where to find information about it. But that is new information. So, as stupid as the whole making friends with the king was, you did find something new. Was it worth it? Every time you close your eyes, you still see a hand tightening. I'm also wondering, the way you looped last time, wasn't it... Whatever. It's not like your kid will remember whatever just happened anyway. Just put it behind you. And this whole thing gave you something else, didn't it? Another memory to equip. Didn't even notice. You'll always remember this, after all. Let me do the usual. You got a memory of memories. When equipped, Memory of Memories allows you to read books you couldn't before. Oh, shit! The ones written in that language that just gives you a headache. The ones from your country. Oh, how useful and neat to be able to read your own blinding language. You might as well read any books you find before you forget again. Like you do everything else. And if you could read that language, maybe you could explore the house a bit more. Don't despair, Stardust. There's still a path to follow. In the meantime, though, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Okay. We got shit to do. Alright. Check off on need more country info. We need to sharpen the knife before using it still. Read a shit ton of books. God, that achievement sounds absolutely awful. We're not getting that one. So we can test this out in the library actually really quick. I'm assuming max level is 100. Okay, library. There's a book between... Was it here? Yeah, here we go. You can read its title now. Your heart is beating. It's a translated copy of The Cursing of Chateau Castle, issue 2. You start laughing. Okay, then. So... What about witchcraft? Witchcraft? Sounds made up. Are you sure that sort of craft exists? Maybe that's how we're looping. Maybe we don't control time. Maybe we just know this craft. Does Mirabelle know anything? Are you okay, Sifrin? You did look tired when I went to wake you up. Okay. Do you need help with anything? Nope. Sif, we need to know about witchcraft. Ask her. Maybe Odile knows. How can I help you? Very silent today, aren't we? Something the matter? Too busy to help you with your problems right now. Go talk to Isabeau for that sort of thing. Wow, rude. Can help me buy some supplies for tonight, though. I will see you later, Sifrin. Okay, then. Alright, well, I don't have too much time here today, so we are going to have to stop, unfortunately. But we have shit to do for next time, which will be on Friday. I believe that's the next schedule, because I can't play tomorrow, unfortunately. Because I will be working late. And then, Thursday is my off day, so we're going to be playing on Friday. So next time we will go through the house and try to find all of the books and stuff that we haven't found yet, or haven't been able to read. We also should be able to read the language above that one door, finally, and also in the observatory. So we're going to be doing a number of loops. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. The video on demand will be available on YouTube tomorrow morning, as per usual. And that's about it. So everyone has a good rest of the day and week, and I will see you on Friday.